The object has not finished speaking. The immutable law the artist speaks of is not poetic license. It is physics. Matter does not disappear. It transforms. The ship becomes a reef. The weapon becomes a monument. The bottle cap becomes testimony. Nothing is wasted. Everything is only changed. And change, if we are willing to look closely enough, is always legible. The world is not in the habit of erasing its own history. It writes it instead into the surfaces of things, into the molecular structure of materials, into the particular weight and texture of objects that have lived. To work with such objects is to work with this legibility. To insist that the worn, the corroded, the outmoded are not the conclusion of something, but its most articulate moment. The object freed from function is the object finally free to speak. What it speaks is its own biography, the places it has been, the forces that shaped it, the time that moved through it and left its mark in every surface, every fracture, every accretion of rust and use and weather. This is what it means to say that function has no value in this work. Function is precisely what conceals the document. When the ship is sailing, we read it only as a vessel. When it sinks, the document opens. When the tank is operational, it demands to be seen as a weapon. When it is embedded in concrete forever, it can finally be seen as what it also always was: a fact of history, a residue of human decisions, a record of a particular time on Earth. The composition built around such objects is not invention. It is disclosure. The decision to lift a worn thing out of obscurity and into a space where attention becomes possible. To trust that what has been inscribed in the material by time is already more than enough. To ask nothing of the object except that it be present, and to ask nothing of the viewer except the same. Because the object has not finished speaking. It never will. Long after the gallery is empty and the conversation has moved on, the matter remains. Patient, persistent, still carrying everything it has ever known. It was there before us. It will be there long after. All it has ever required is that we stop for a moment and listen.